the US Embassy are very excited to establish this YSEALI bootcamp. The reason for this is because whether we like it or not, the youth are going to determine the future for the country. Therefore, it is very important for us to harness these leadership qualities among the youth and to provide them with a networking platform so they will be able to connect with each other. Also, at the same time, we feel like it is important for us to provide them with an organic relationship with local organizations who are already doing great community works in their communities.
Through this program, we brought together 400 youth from across the country and 16 impact partners to come together using design thinking and digital technology to solve community challenges.
Design thinking is a human-centric approach to problem solving. And my favorite part is this, using empathy to really understand the problems that our users or stakeholders go through. And that's what participants use in the YSEALI bootcamp, where they use design thinking to really dissect and unpack the challenges that the NGOs and social enterprise face, to come up with solutions that are impactful, delightful, and sustainable.
The YSEALI bootcamp is about to begin. Participants are busy registering right now, and we're going to get them started with a little ice-breaking session to get them mingling about with one another and introducing themselves. In not so long, our impact partners are coming on board to present what they do and how they're solving real-world problems in different vicinities. We hope that the participants are ready for the 2 days to come.
Right now, we are at the first step of design thinking that's called empathy, where the participants talk to the NGOs on a more intimate level so that they understand the problems with more definition and more very clear, so that they can go back to their respective teams and have a better definition of the problem at hand.
Having this, right, makes it a lot easier to structure our idea, because after we get information from the interview, it's all unstructured. We're just recording as it goes. But this empathy map allows us to actually put them into a framework and analyze them. It makes it a lot easier to think.
I think as a social entrepreneur, I think YSEALI is a great blessing for me because it brings together a lot of ideas where I can test and implement in my business to make agriculture more responsible. I believe YSEALI is going to impact a lot of change makers, like what I have over here as a Sindharma, and I think that it will give them a new paradigm shift to think about new ideas and how to serve community better in a responsible way. Thank you, YSEALI.
So the participants right now are building their prototypes, they're bringing their ideas to life. You know, it's always so exciting to see this. This time around there's a lot of cardboard being used, a lot of aluminium foil being used. It's refreshing to see more than just apps and websites, because that's what we're always used to.
I think it helps when all these people met together, they get to learn from each other, and also at the same time in this bootcamp receive feedback from the industries themselves directly. I think it's really fun experience at the YSEALI bootcamp. It's a platform for youth to really bounce ideas, get to know each other, and we definitely want to support this a lot more and see it happening in our city a lot more.
So the participants have been practicing for 2 days, and soon they're going to be pitching to a real panel of judges. Our impact partners and the US Embassy is going to decide which participant and which idea wins. I'm really looking forward to these solutions of a different imagination. Can't wait to see what they come up with.
We want to retain at least 50% of active users to join our programs.
Source from urban farmers, and we try to engage as much B40 community group in every production step in our operating model.
So, if you take a picture of a dirty river, then you gather your family and friends, do an event cleanup, take the picture again, send to community, you get extra points. What are these points used for?
Your social media campaign is different.
Please define
apa yang memberikan sungai bersih.
All in all, it's been fantastic to see the impact partners and the participants benefit hugely from this bootcamp through the creation of very practical and meaningful ideas. I'm personally very excited to see these ideas come to life. Finally, let's have a look at what one of the winners of the bootcamps are doing and how they are implementing this idea in the real world. Let's have a look.
So the YSEALI bootcamp was very exciting. It was a first time for me and we got to learn about the important bits before coming up with a big idea, and basically during the bootcamp we at Team Switch came up with a solution to link educators and volunteers with children with disadvantages. We have been speaking with state legislators, member of parliaments, NGOs and pretty much anybody who has got knowledge of children to help us out in the implementation of our project, and we are truly excited on what we have to show during the Grand Finals coming September and for the future of Malaysia.
YSEALI!